I'm Joan. I'm an assistant professor in biomedical engineering at the University of Michigan. I've had the honor of teaching BME 500, which is a seminar class, teaching our sophomores BME 231, which is the introduction to solid mechanics and dynamics and mechanics of materials, BME 331, which is fluid mechanics, and then I also teach BME 588, which is about how you translate drugs and devices through the FDA. Okay, well now I'm going to sound like a geek. My favorite place is my lab. I have a gigantic, awesome, very strong magnet that I like to play around with to study in vivo biomechanics. I get very frustrated in hearing that BMEs can't compete and get jobs because that's completely untrue. We have had people compete against mechanical engineers to work on drivetrain axles of trucks. We have had students out-compete biochemists to work on nanoparticles. We have had students go to med school. We have had students go to MBA. We have had students compete against computer scientists to do computer science stuff in telecommuting health, I believe with AT&T. So the point is, our students are successful because they have figured out that they need to actually communicate in their interview as well as their cover letters to explain what BME is. You have to keep the faith a little bit in your sophomore and junior year, especially when other people are grousing in your ear about things. My junior year was a massive step function. It was a step function increase in difficulty as well as labor in my classes, and so you should be prepared for that. You pick things up more quickly and a deeper understanding as you go. So have the faith in that. And I think that ties in with something that I've had the honor of speaking to many of our students about, which is do not burn yourself out. If as BMEs we are very interested in trying to positively impact the human condition, the only way that we can do that is that if we are at our best, and the only way that we can be at our best is that if we actually take care of ourselves in a healthful way. The only way that you can do this is that you have to set priorities for yourself. It turns out that life is long, and although the 4 years that you will experience here go quickly, you need to do things at the appropriate time and place and space to not burn yourself out. Engineering degrees now are very much focused on team-based design projects, and so I would like to challenge our students to think about when they step onto these design teams to look around them and think about the diversity that's around them and how they might be able to support the different diverse backgrounds that are there. The reason that BME is going to BME is because we are great technically, but most of us are also exceptional interpersonally. We seem to be maybe a bit more gregarious, and the reason that is important for BMEs is that we are the hub around which cross-functional spokes of teams form, and we are the ones who have to work as the interpreters and translators between all of these different disciplines to make great science happen to positively impact people's lives. One of the pillars of the core values that underpin your vision and our vision and mission statement is diversity, equity, and inclusion. There's plenty of research out there now that show to have the best product, you actually have to have a diverse team. The reason that you end up with a better product is because you have a diversity of perspectives as well as experiences. It really leads to positive team environment. As BMEs, we choose to be and have the honor of being this hub around spokes, then we should also have a direct substantial impact on diversity, equity, and inclusion.